Briar. Honestly, she seems like a pretty decent jungle or possibly a top laner, but I've kind of had the idea that maybe she could be an unkillable tank support. So that's kind of what we're trying out. We've got Aftershock, and for the secondary runes, we have Alacrity and Triumph. So we still got a little bit of what normal players would probably put on her. They're probably putting Conqueror or maybe even Lethal Tempo or something of that nature. But I'm going to go full tank with a little bit of AP because her E actually has 240% scaling when it's fully charged. So honestly, I think we can do some big damage, be unkillable, have a decently unique playstyle, and have some fun at the same time. And who knows, maybe going tank AP is secretly going to be overpowered on her. So we're going to try and initiate kind of hard and just be tanky and hopefully take enough hits for our ADC to kind of, you know, take advantage of that. I feel like it's going to be kind of tough with a hook champion, so we need to actually hit too quick. We need to hit too quickly. I'll try to make a play. Alright, well, I need I need my third skill to be more effective, but that didn't work. That wasn't too bad. So that honestly wasn't a bad level 2 fight, because the stun is actually decently long, and it's a stun, not a root, or, you know, it's decently long. I might be able to catch Katarina. I'm gonna go ahead and attempt it. Not bad, not bad. Other than my, like, misplay where this is just lasting for so long, honestly, a pretty good start. Once I get level 3, it'll be a lot easier to, engage in everything. Too many creeps. Way too many creeps, I can't. Nothing insane happening there, but pretty decent play overall. Okay, now we do have some gold. And I think Radiant Virtue is actually decent, but this gives us a little bit of AP too. I think we should take this, just our team has more engage. Let's maybe go for boots first. Let's go ahead and take Mercury Threads. Downfall is obviously anti-heal and CC. Because if she's berserked and she gets stunned or something, then it's like, you know, it kind of sucks. Especially if your E's down. Your E should never be down if you W, I'm pretty sure. E is like your only way out if that happens. You'll probably go in pretty soon. Take a point in E. You're not horrible. Oh, somehow this dude sniped. Not a bad trade, honestly. Not a horrible trade there, because now if he can get that, if he's able to. Smite. And Kaisa closes it out, which is very, very good. So far, honestly, I can't tell if this is a good support, but I think it's definitely a viable support. Because honestly, CC champions seem like her biggest threat. And honestly, it doesn't play that bad against Thresh. Thresh having so much CC. Okay, so now I get to actually try her ult, which is super long range. Like honestly, she might be a hard roaming support. She uses her ulti. Like at level 6, she can use her ult and like leave lane and whatnot. So after Shirelia's, I think we should just try to go more full AP, get some attack speed plus AP. That's kind of what I'm thinking, and just try to be tanky. Aftershock is really coming into play. I think Aftershock is actually a great rune on her. Because it makes her a little less glass cannon-y. Seems to be working out pretty decently. You can still cast and everything, which I think throws people off. It's like I have my Q that I can use whenever I'm Berserk still. Well, I thought maybe, possibly I could have got her, but that was kind of my mistake. Kind of still testing how she works. But she is like, no, it does require a little bit of skill, I think. Okay, nice. Her ulti has a pretty fast projectile speed, which is really nice. It's much faster than most. Like I think it's faster than Ashe's arrow, to be honest. It's almost like instantaneous. I think that's key, because if it was slow, it'd be a lot harder to use her ult. That was pretty nasty, pretty nasty. I tried to be cool. I did have Ignite. I wonder if I could have played it off, because I do have Triumph and everything. Still trying to get used to the champion, but now let's get some more health. I think if you were to go full AP glass cannon, more like in the jungle, less tanky, you know, you're not having Shirelia's, you have something else. This could be like extreme amount of damage. You have 240% scaling on it if it's a full charge. And it doesn't take that long to charge. It takes about a second to charge. Now obviously I think maybe AD and attack speed and stuff is probably better on her. I think it's a bit situational, but I think AP is actually viable. Like her ulti is so good, it's basically like a teleport. The Aftershock and everything are just so tanky. I tried to take damage so she could kill, but didn't end up working out too much. 615 damage. At level 9, I mean, that's a serious amount of damage. If I'm able to hit this, that's actually a serious amount of damage. Now, there's obviously champions where you're using like 2 to maybe 3 spells and you still hit that much around this point, but just one ability, that's some serious damage for sure. It's definitely a surprising burst. So that ended up being a pretty big stomp. My takeaway is I think tank Briar or AP Briar could actually be pretty viable if you're looking for a burst or someone who's going to sustain on the battlefield for a very long time. Now, I think traditional building Conqueror and items that synergize with Conqueror is probably the way to go, maybe 80% of the time, but maybe that 20% of the time, having a support similar to Briar would actually be pretty viable, because she can kind of take all the hits for the ADC, and maybe an item like Locket would actually synergize a little bit better with Aftershock. The reason I picked Shirelli is it has a little bit of AP, and I wasn't thinking. But I think Locke would actually be a really good pick on Briar. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.